You would even fight him today? You win your fight. If he said, hey, Manny, I want to fight, you going to fight?
Oh. Even here.
Oh, my goodness.
So they will want to see the fight. They want to see Floyd get beat. But are they going to fight?
I know they're going back and forth.
I don't know.
Getting a fighter ready for a Pacquiao is very complicated because Pacquiao he's so tense that he beats you mentally before he beats you physically.
Manny Pacquiao has made it clear that he's ready for a real fight with Floyd Mayweather and believes he can beat him. He says he's still in top shape, manly focused, and not interested in exhibition bouts. Reflecting on their first fight, Pacquiao shared that he rewatched it in slow motion, analyzed every punch, and still feels he truly won, as talk of a potential rematch gains momentum. Mayweather is also grabbing headlines for his rising tension with Roy Jones Jr., adding even more fuel to the buzz surrounding
this version of you beats the version of Floyd Mayweather that exists today?
If he comes out and go sign the contract and we'll fight. Let's fight again if he wants. I'm active now. I don't pick my opponent. I don't, I fight them all.
Amid all the buzz, Mike Tyson weighed in with his honest take, saying Floyd Mayweather will only return to the ring if there's a huge payday involved. Tyson explained that a real fight with Manny Pacquiao is unlikely because Floyd avoids anything that could truly challenge him. In Tyson's eyes, Mayweather isn't chasing legacy anymore, he's just looking for easy matchups.
Give me your opinion on who you think will win and why. And what people want to see that fight now.
Well, listen, people are all going to hate on Floyd, so they will want to see the fight. They want to see Floyd get beat. But are they going to fight?
I know they're going back and forth.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think they would matter. If he wants to make some money, Floyd want to make some money. He wants to make some money, he could fight
your guy Jake Paul.
Manny Pacquiao didn't hold back when asked if Floyd Mayweather ranks among the toughest fighters he's faced. Surprisingly, he said Floyd doesn't even make his top 5. Manny explained that Mayweather spent their entire fight running and avoiding real exchanges, calling his style defensive and boring. As a fighter known for his aggressive, action-packed approach, Pacquiao values opponents who take risks and bring excitement. In his view, Floyd's cautious style made their fight dull and not worthy of being called legendary.
Why not Floyd Mayweather? Why isn't he in the top 5?
Floyd Mayweather, he's running the whole 12 rounds and he won the fight.
Manny, who are the top 5 fighters you ever fought, you think?
Barrera, Morales, Marquez, De La Hoya, Cotto, Margarito.
Why no Floyd Mayweather? Why not Floyd Mayweather? Why isn't he in the top 5?
Floyd Mayweather, he's running the whole 12 rounds and he won the fight. How is that? I mean, I feel sorry to the fans because the fight is boring. The fight is boring. Like, that's not the fans are expecting to us. I mean, as a fighter, if I'm a fan, of course I want to see a good fight, like changing fight, not a passion show.
Recently, Floyd Mayweather stirred up fresh drama by publicly trolling Manny Pacquiao. He was caught watching one of Manny's past knockout losses and seemed to enjoy it, which many fans saw as a clear dig. Known for playing mind games, Floyd's move looked playful on the surface, but carried a strong message of disrespect. The trolling sparked a wave of reactions online and reminded everyone that the tension between these two legends hasn't gone away. It also showed that Floyd still enjoys keeping Manny in the spotlight, but not in a good way.
Style of life.
Every night Sal would call me. We would chat and he would read me the Bible. Sal's main concern always was whether he was going to go to heaven or not. He said to me,
Manny Pacquiao has made it clear that if a rematch with Floyd Mayweather happens, it must be a real, officially sanctioned fight, not an exhibition. He's not interested in the light sparring Floyd has been doing for entertainment. For Manny, boxing is more than a show, it's a serious sport, a legacy, and a duty to the fans. He believes that if they face off again, it should be a meaningful contest with real consequences, not just another money-driven event with no true value.
There was just talks and rumors all the time about potentially Manny Pacquiao and the Mayweather 2. Was there any truth to that, or is that still kind of up in the air of maybe potentially happening?
It's up to him. If he come out to retirement, we'll have a Mayweather Pacquiao too.
Would you do an exhibition with him, or would you potentially entertain an exhibition with someone like maybe a Conor McGregor?
No, I don't like exhibition. If Mayweather is my opponent, I don't like exhibition. Like, I want a fight. Like, there's a decision.
On the other hand, Floyd Mayweather appears to have left serious boxing behind. Since retiring, he's focused on exhibition matches, often fighting influencers and lesser-known names for massive paydays. From Floyd's point of view, he's already achieved everything. He's undefeated, made millions, and feels he has nothing left to prove. Because of that, a rematch with Pacquiao doesn't interest him unless it comes with major financial and physical advantages. His unwillingness to take risks or face real competition makes the chances.
Manny Pacquiao just recently fought for a belt at 46 years old. He's also been calling out Floyd Mayweather to another fight. Floyd hasn't actually fought since 2017, and that was against Conor McGregor. The closest he's done is exhibition fights for easy money. Floyd has so much money he doesn't ever have to fight again.
Roy Jones Jr. didn't hold back when comparing Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. He said the key to staying sharp in boxing as you get older is movement, footwork, and discipline, and praised Manny for still having all three. Roy pointed out that Pacquiao continues to train like a real athlete and fights because he loves the sport and still wants to win titles. In contrast, he said Floyd only comes back for money, choosing safe fights that guarantee big paydays instead of chasing legacy or real challenges.
The boxing bully. Another one. It's the ring champs, and we're sitting down with our guy, your favorite fighter's favorite fighter, Mr. Roy Jones.
What's happening, my brother? How y'all doing?
Good, man.
Good?
Thank you. Lot to talk about, a lot going on in the sport. I want to get right into the Pac-Man, right? The legend, the Hall of Famer now. You share that title with him. 46 years old. If anybody can be this age and upset, you know, a guy like Barrios, a younger guy, is it Manny? Could it be Manny?
It's definitely Manny, and the reason being is because Manny is never stationary. Right. Manny is always on the move. You understand me? What has happened in boxing is a lot of people have lost the art of footwork. Right. You understand me? Not many people have footwork. Right. So if you see a guy go out and box like you'll never see in today's time too often, a guy go out and box like Sugar Ray Leonard boxed Marvin Hagler. Right. He moved around, he fought when it was time, he moved when it was time. He understood how to use the whole ring to get a victory. Now guys don't do that. Pac-Man, fortunately, is one of those guys who knows how to use the ring. So he don't stand in just one place and fight. With that being said, if his legs can hold up for 12 rounds, he's the guy to do it.
So I'm glad you said that, because I understand William Skull, when he fought Canelo, that was bad. Mm-hmm. That was too much moving.
That's too much moving.
Now, that was bad. Yeah. It was worse than when it was Lara and Canelo. Mm-hmm. That was just horrible. But now that people are saying this no running thing, no other fighter be running. No, fighters not running, they're moving. Yes. So how do you feel about when people call that running? Some fighters run. Skull He's was not the only runner. Skull was bad. Not like that, bro. So that was horrible.
So the way I feel about that is like this. Even though you run, at some point you gotta make a stand. You can't run from me all night and say you beat me. You understand where I'm coming from? So it's like there's running, but like even Sugar Ray Leonard.
After Manny Pacquiao's recent fight against Mario Barrios ended in a draw, fans and boxing analysts have been buzzing with excitement about what's next. Despite the result, Manny's performance showed he still has the skills to compete with younger fighters, sparking talk about his future in the ring. Now, the big question is whether he'll chase another title, call out a big name like Floyd Mayweather, or face a rising star to solidify his comeback. The boxing world is
Boxing Doctor News Fight fans, get ready for some spicy boxing tea. Manny Pacquiao just dropped his list of top opponents, and guess who's missing? Floyd Mayweather. Pac-Man's reason? Fans don't pay for a fashion show, they want action. Ouch. He called their 2015 fight a boring 12-round run. Manny's keeping it real, saying, fans deserve excitement, not just defensive skills. But here's the twist. There's talk of a rematch. First, Pacquiao's got to prove he's still got it against Mario Barrios next month. He's promising speed and fireworks. Will Pac-Man deliver? Or will Mayweather clap back? The boxing world is buzzing. Stay tuned for more drama in and out of the ring.
Sports analyst Max Kellerman gave major praise to Manny Pacquiao, calling his accomplishments unlike anything the sport has ever seen. He highlighted that Manny is the only boxer in history to win titles in 8 different weight divisions, a record most believe will never be broken. Max explained that starting at such a low weight and moving up to beat top-level fighters in heavier divisions is what sets Manny apart. In his opinion, this puts Pacquiao in a different league than Floyd Mayweather, whose undefeated record, while
you got a lot of slack for saying Manny Pacquiao is a better pound-for-pound fighter than Floyd Mayweather. I actually disagreed with you.
Pacquiao wasn't able to make flyweight. He was a flyweight who won the lineal championship. So if that's not the most, or one of the 2 or 3 most impressive things in the history of boxing, the fact that he could move up, give me an example of another flyweight who was the lineal champion, moved up, won a bunch of titles in between, and then was that good as a welterweight. Pacquiao won lineal titles, indisputable, that's the man who beat the man, or else putting belts together. No one had ever done it before, ever. A lot of great flyweights. No one ever did that. No one ever came close to dreaming about doing that, and then Pacquiao did it. So the fact that Pacquiao is even competitive with Floyd Mayweather, who's one of the greatest pure boxers ever, I really don't have a horse in the race. I always thought Mayweather was going to beat Pacquiao. I never thought Pacquiao was going to beat him.
Before the fight with Barrios, many believed Manny Pacquiao was gearing up for a high-profile rematch with Floyd Mayweather, especially if he secured another title. But after the draw, that narrative started to shift. Now, attention has turned to who Manny might face next, with rising fighter Rolando "Rolly" Romero being one of the names floating around. While nothing is confirmed yet, fans are starting to see the possibility of Manny stepping in against a younger opponent who brings both a tough challenge and big hype until an official announcement is made. The speculation
Manny would be competitive with any of those people, and I think Romero, who is less of a boxer than this guy that Manny just fought, would be ideal for Manny, and I give Manny a good chance to win against Romero.
Legendary promoter Bob Arum also shared his thoughts on the possibility of Manny Pacquiao facing Rolando "Rolly" Romero. Arum said that Rolly isn't on the same level as Mario Barrios when it comes to technical skills or experience. In his view, if this matchup happens, Manny has a strong chance of winning in dominant fashion. He described Rolly as a more straightforward fighter, one who might not be ready for Pacquiao's speed, pressure, and ring IQ. Arum gave deeper insight into what makes Manny so dangerous.
Such a long time. How does Inoue compare to Pacquiao when you prepare for him?
You know what? He's more of a basic fighter than Pacquiao. I mean, Inoue is just a right there fighter. He's in front of you. And Pacquiao, you know what? The difference between him and Pacquiao is it's a lot, because getting a fighter ready for a Pacquiao is very complicated, because Pacquiao he's so tense that he beats you mentally before he beats you physically. And Inoue is right there. He comes to fight. Pacquiao was a fighter that drains you because you don't know when he's gonna come in and when he's not. I remember when he fought Bradley in the 3rd round, second fight or first fight, he was tired. And I told him it's not the physical, it's the mental, because Pacquiao is always keeping you on your toes, you know? And that's the difference. Pacquiao was very elusive, and he drained you mentally before he beat you physically.
And Joel, last one for me, man. You played a big role when Bivol upset Canelo. You helped out in that camp.
You know what? When he came to me, I had already trained the Turkish guy, Abdi Yildirim, for him. I know Canelo. I'm Mexican. You know, I was in my career. You know, growing up as a Mexican fighter, I know the goods and bads of a Mexican fighter, and I know Canelo, and I knew Canelo's weaknesses and how you can frustrate him. You frustrate Canelo, you beat him. You frustrate him first. When they came to me and said, "Okay, we're gonna train Canelo, train Bivol, and we want you to be part of the team. Let's go part of the plan. What does he need?" And we started putting things together in the gym. You know, we started working on it. And one of the main keys was keep jabbing him, keep jabbing him, keep jabbing him. Don't stop jabbing. That's what Canelo always tries to hit you in the arm to wear you down. And if you watch the fight, I had a bag of ice all the time on his arm through the whole fight. In the second round, I know facial expressions. When Canelo was trying to get in and he couldn't get in, his tried and coming back, and he started making different. I said, you know what? He's frustrated. Keep jabbing him. Keep him away. There was a point where they wanted to send Canelo, Bivol to knock out Canelo.
According to Bob Arum, Manny Pacquiao uses his ring intelligence, timing, and movement to slowly frustrate his opponents, draining their energy and breaking their confidence. Before physical exhaustion even sets in, by the time they start to feel tired, they're already mentally defeated. This smart strategy has allowed Manny to beat much younger and physically stronger fighters, proving that his success isn't just about speed or power, but pure fight IQ. Now, according to multiple sources, Pacquiao is expected to return to the ring in either November or December of this year. Insiders say he's feeling much better physically and has stayed active in training. With his health and energy back, he's gearing up for one more big fight, whether it's for a title, a legacy match, or a farewell bout. Fans are eager to see.
There was a few things that I noticed. Like I felt like at times, and maybe this will get better now that he's doing he said that he's going to come back, that he's eyeing maybe October, November this year to come back again in another fight. He's more consistent. I know when you're older, it's like the old saying, like, you got to use it so you don't lose it, Right. He did seem off balance at times when he was throwing his punches. Was something that, like, hey, Manny usually isn't as off balance as he was. From a pure trainer's perspective, Abel, what did you see there that made you think, like, oh, he doesn't look like the same Manny from 4 years ago, from 8 years ago?
It was like in the past when he was in his, I'm not gonna say his prime, but he was in his better state. It was like maybe he just came into camp. That's the Manny that I saw. Maybe he just came into camp. It's the first week in camp. It's the first sparring session, and that's what he looked like in the fight. I'm sure as camp goes on, second and third and fourth and fifth and sixth week, Freddie's gonna get him sharper. Freddie's gonna get him faster. Freddie's gonna do all the things that are necessary to get him pinpoint sharp. This time it was like he just came into camp. That's what the fight looked like to me. And it's not only Manny, it's every fighter. It's all my fighters. It's all, I'm sure, Freddie's fighters. It's everybody's fighters. When they first come to camp, that's why they're in camp for 6, 7, 8 weeks, because it gets better and better and better, and hopefully you peak at the right time. So this looked like maybe the second week in camp.
He had 2 months, but yeah, he had not had a serious camp.
6 years.
Yeah.
2 months is not enough for 6 years of really.
Oh, 4 years.
Or 4 years being away from Freddie. Yeah, he can do that things at home, but it's not the rigors that Freddie's going to put you through in the gym.
It just amazes me that he still wants to do this at 46. You'd think like he's had like 70 fights. Like you would think like, hey, you know what? I'm almost, 50 years old, 4 years away, even though that's still a long time. Like, I don't need to take punches like this anymore. Like, I've accomplished so much